My name is Freddy Ramos. I'll be reading Arnaldo from New York, New York, November 17th, 2011. Arnaldo, I'm here in support of this movement that is so wonderful and so right on time. I think with what is happening in the world, what is happening in this country with the economy, I mean, it's the right time and the right moment. I'm from Venezuela, and I've been privileged because I came here for a student with a scholarship, as a student with a scholarship to study in America, and I was able to go to graduate school here in 30 years ago now. And then I met my first wife, and she teaches at NYU. I'm a psychologist. I'm a psychologist and I work in the Bronx in a psychiatric institution here. And I always been working with the underdogs in the city, and I know how the health system treats them and how they don't serve them the way they should, and there are no enough institutions that help people with mental illness. Here, right here, and if you are the 1% or you have the means to institution, you do that, but at least the majority, they are underserved. Well, my son, he moved into the Wall Street area, and when it started, and he's been there. He's 18. He's 18. He's a rebel. He's fighting the system. He actually found a niche in the movement he couldn't find anywhere else. He found a place where he can be heard. And so that's where he is. He stumbled into Occupy with a group of other kids. There was a change. There was a political, more thinking, more political thinking. I mean, he was kind of more like a hippie kind of, peace and love. And he say, wow, I mean, they're talking about the policeman. He's talking about he's very articulate. I'm sorry, I'm not that articulate as he is. But he is more, I think he gained a lot of awareness of what the system is. Oh, I feel so fucking proud. Sorry about this. So fucking proud. I feel like, wow. And I said, I feel like he gave me so much. He's renewing my decision about life. I mean, whatever. Like, wow. I mean, why do I have to be part of the system? Being a little robotic, going there, trying to, you know, I have a very fulfilling job. I help the crazy guys, the guys who are the lost souls of the world, you know, and I'm trying to bring them a little happiness, but I'm still within the system, and the system is very controlling, and here we are surrounded by cops. They're controlling, and in the hospital we're surrounded by nurses or security guards who, if a patient is rebels and they're fuck you. No, they grab him. They give him an injection. They put him in a 4-point restraint. I mean, these guys do the same. If I say something, they will arrest me right now. I hope this continues, and I feel this is going to continue. This is going to get even better in the sense of movement of the people, because the economic situation, I think, is going to get worse. And it's getting worse. And it's a global thing. And you know, so many people will gain more and more awareness. I mean, there are a lot of people sleeping, and they don't realize that how they're being exploited by the system. I'm 60. I'm almost 59 years old, and I'm still afraid of losing my job. I mean, because I don't belong to any union. My boss is a right-wing guy. I know I have to watch my mouth when I talk to him, because he will say this is a bunch of fanatics being here today. But you know, like that sense of fear, and that's what my son gives to me, a sense of losing the fear. Losing that fear, and this kid doesn't have that fear, and that's great. Sorry, I'm a psychologist, I should be. I think the change of my life, to stop being part of the system and helping here, putting my head into this organization, trying to help with whatever I can, you know, because I'm I take my day off from work today and I feel good about it. And I'm trying to back I think this is a great movement. This is a great movement with a lot of people thinking, I mean creative thinking, unusual. I mean, I was part of the 60s, in the 70s, in the 60s when the hippie movement, and I was a hippie, but it was different. This is a more smarter group, more creative, with more resources, and I think they're gonna go into a good place. They move into a good place.